$28,000. That's the difference between these two trucks. What's the value to you? You got there a Ford Maverick XLT, and you got the Toyota 4Runner, and that is the Trailhunter version. The little one, that's 42 grand. The big boy, that's 70 grand. These are two vehicles that I'm showcasing on the Everyman Driver main YouTube channel. But here on Dave Drives, I'm not driving them today. I'm showcasing some pros and cons and some differences between the two as a quick little walk around, because one's just got here and one is leaving. So I thought I'd just put together a little video for you and show you what I got. Let's go. So the Maverick is the one that just arrived today. It's all shiny and blue, looks pretty sharp, but boy, what a contrast in the sizes. Totally, right? That Ford, it looks so small next to the big wheels on the 4Runner. Since the 4Runner is leaving, and I do have a video already on the Everyman Driver YouTube channel, it's a just arrived walk around, but I also have another trim breakdown on the 4Runner coming very soon. Maybe it's there now. It depends on when you watch this. So I'm going to give you what I know about the Trailhunter, a little overview, and then we'll take a closer look at the Ford Maverick. So first off, what do you think? This is the 2.4 liter, 4-cylinder turbocharged hybrid. Got the iForce Max engine there. This gets around in the mid to low 20s in terms of fuel economy, but there's that trade-off. Look at those big wheels. Got a lot of metal there to be pushed around, but if you want to go off-road, this is the one that will help you do it. Quite the look, isn't it? You got that bronze look on the wheels, bronze on the front, same Toyota. Those fender flares are quite impressive too, don't you think? All right, let me show you some other things. So they let you know that you got a Trailhunter with all the different emblems. Got the nice roof rack up there. Now this is a 2-row as opposed to a 3-row. There's a button under here. It looks sharp. I like this contrast on the white. So here, not much to look at necessarily. They got down a compressor kit. What else they have? I didn't use these because these are just more or less extras. First aid and lots of storage. Lots of storage to make this thing useful. Those seats do come down. I'll show you what that looks like. Nice lift over here. And yes, that's where you have a spare tire underneath. And I got tow hooks, of course. Take a look inside. The kids got some good use out of it this last week or so. A little bit messy, not too much. I'm not going to say bare bones, but it's a practical, usable interior. There's no sunroof on this one. Here's what the seats do. Lift up to get access to the cargo area. Cup holders were used quite a bit this week. A little messy there. Sorry about that. And it does the same in the back. The kids loved to have these lean back. These do go back a little bit further. You can push them back so you can really lean back. There is some storage behind here. A couple USB-C ports there. And the O-blank handles as usual on both sides. I call them O-blank because when you grab them, you usually have an expletive like, oh, shh, you know what I'm saying. So cup holders, everyone had one of those. And here's where I get to drive. Awesome cabin. I'm a big fan of 4Runners. If you know any of my history anyway, that last vehicle I owned before I started Everyman Driver was a 4Runner. So it was my vehicle of choice. Nice durable door panel there. Go ahead and start it up. Steering wheel mounted controls as usual. Pretty easy to figure out. A lot of other buttons here and options. Gas, tailgate, auxiliary things, light on the back, light bar, fog bar. This extra large screen is amazing. I love it. It doesn't get in the way whatsoever. I've got it, of course, hooked up to my Apple CarPlay. You do have the Android Auto option as well, but that makes everything so much easier as you're driving around. And then just the seating position, great. Shifter there, 8-speed automatic transmission, 4 low, high, 2 high. Different drive modes there. Of course, this is meant to tackle off-road conditions, no problem. A few crumbs in there. And space in there. But yeah, that's what it looks like inside the cabin. So that'll wrap up the 4Runner look. Again, 70 grand for that one. You'll find more information on the main Everyman Driver YouTube channel. Now we go over into the Maverick. This is a 2.5 liter. This is a hybrid here. This one gets 37 miles per gallon mixed driving, whereas this one was 23. So 37 versus 23. So when it comes to fuel economy and price, a huge difference there. XLT trim level 2026. They always give the people who they send these to, the press vehicles, they give them the highest trim level. That way we can showcase everything it has to offer. So when you see something like the Trailhunter, it's like, why can't you show me the SR5 or something like a TRD or something like that? Well, they give us the top one because they want to showcase their best and brightest. And here we have the Maverick. So with this one, let's pull this down. Hard open. And they got a tonneau cover on here, a Ford tonneau cover. It's not a tonneau cover, I guess not by brand. But anyways, you know what I mean. There's your inside. LED lights. You got power in the back. And what do they say here? Flexible bed. Giving you options. Scan this to learn more. All right, I'll do that later. Hooks there. Obviously, you can tow. Do they have anything underneath? I don't see. Oh, there it is. Yep, they do have a spare tire. Take a look at it. It's such a short truck, too. It's like I'm right here. Kids will be able to handle this. As far as adults, it's going to be a little bit tight, but that's to be expected based on the size. Seats are not going to fold back. There is no center armrest that comes down. I got a cup holder there that was added, and then USB-C ports, funky door panels. It's just kind of like a print almost. They just got an indent there. Nice long water bottle holder there. All right. What do you think about these? What's your opinion of having the code on the door? I know back in the day, these would rub out and you would be able to see what the code was probably. Not nowadays. So, oh, it just opened. Got a little welcome screen. Nice, so the screen there, screen in the middle. And there's your cabin. Let's take a seat. It's actually pretty comfortable. Based on the size, yeah. Start this one up. Interesting blue accents on the inside here. Matches the exterior. I'll hook up my phone to that soon, but in the meantime, that's the size of your screen and also the instrument cluster screen, both digital as you can see. Smaller controls on this steering wheel as opposed to the one in the 4Runner, but the whole vehicle is smaller. Looks like I have a light in the back there. Gas, probably just push it in this case. Door panel once again. A dial here to put us into drive, neutral, reverse. There's our camera for reverse. This button here. 3 different angles of the back. They put them together, and there is that's our back too, isn't it? Yep. Okay. Let's see if this looks any different. That one's actually deeper than the 4Runner. No place for storage there, but there is one up here. There's your Maverick. So again, a $28,000 difference between the two, but of course, these are two very different trucks for different purposes, for different people. Which one would you choose? If you had the money, if money wasn't an issue, I guess it all depends on what your lifestyle is like, right? Because I definitely go for the 4Runner. But if I wanted an extra vehicle for an extra 42 grand just sitting around just in case, I might pick up the truck. But of course, the 4Runner, there's no truck bed. So you just have to hook up a trailer. Again, different vehicles for different people. Anyways, this kind of fits the theme of this channel, just giving you some just arrived, some walk-arounds, real impressions, just kind of telling you what I see, and that's what we're having here. So Maverick and 4Runner, both those vehicles will be featured on the main Everyman Driver YouTube channel when it comes to a trim breakdown and things like that. So subscribe to this one, to that one, your choice. I appreciate either way, and I'll see you next time. Adios.